Hello and welcome to the vlog. People have asked me why I've started the vlog, and I'll be quite honest, it's a very personal reason. I wanted to put down, mainly for my young Sprogs, a bit of history about their father's time in and around the area where I was born. I'm an Eton born and bred. So the idea of the vlog is really to visit or revisit some of the areas I played, areas I went to school, and see if they've changed an awful lot in the many years since I was last there. So it's a bit of a travel log, bit of history for you as well, but I'm certainly looking forward to seeing if the places I remember are really still there and how much they've changed. So if you're ready, put your feet up, grab a cuppa, and we'll do some roaming on the Radrunner. See you there. So today's vlog, folks, good afternoon. Today's vlog, I'm going to try and retrace some of the steps as a youngster. This is a neck of the woods I was living for quite a few years. Currently I live in a district known as Hilltop in Eton, but I was brought up in the area known as Caldwell. Now, the difference between the two areas, it's only a short distance. It's actually separated by the Coventry Canal, which will be the topic of another vlog for another day. So this vlog is all about just revisiting some of the places that I used to know as a youngster, where I was brought up. Obviously changed, like lots of other things have changed over the years. But I just wanted to actually revisit some of the places I've not been to for quite some time. I said at the introduction in the intro that this is a very personal vlog, and the whole idea of me doing this is a bit of a history lesson for my three Sprogs, to give them a bit of an idea of some of the areas that their father used to frequent as a youngster. So this is the area known as Caldwell. Now, directly in front of us you can see a car park, but at one stage in the late 60s there was a social club on here known as the Hilltop Caldwell Social Club, owned by the brewery Vaux. Not sure if Vaux are still around today. Northern Brewery. Next to this social club was this caravan park, although I have to say it bears little resemblance to how it was years ago, because some of these park homes now are absolutely superb. There was certainly nothing of this quality around when I was a youngster, and the main purpose for me coming down here as a youngster was that this was the quickest route to the Coventry Canal, which is just ahead of us. You can see the way in front of us there, the other side being the Coventry Canal, but this is where we used to come with our fishing gear. Let's say the canal's the other side of the culvert. So again, I've not been down here for a long time, but certainly the quality of the park homes is absolutely fantastic. Much bigger than you would think as well. And I have to say, in terms of cost for one of these really nice homes, they wouldn't come cheap, and they all seem to be really well maintained as well. But this was, whether it's still called the Caldwell Caravan Park, I'm not sure, but this is an area I used to frequent quite a lot. As I say, not only to go the shortcut through to the Coventry Canal for fishing, but also, as I said, the aforementioned Hilltop Caldwell Social Club. I'll try and see if I can get perhaps a photo or two, if I can find them, but what that club used to look like. The most famous person that I saw there was the comedian Mike Reid. Mike Reid of EastEnders fame, and he used to have a moniker, he used to have a tagline, if you remember Mike Reid, and he used to say, "Terrific." Hello, I'm going to take it now down to the street where I lived for a long time. Ahead of us you can perhaps just make out George Eliot's school. I think it's called George Eliot Community School now. Back in the day it was George Eliot High School. So this is Red Deeps. Again, this has changed a little bit. I've not been down here for absolutely years, but an area I know very well, and strangely enough, and people find this strange, but as a youngster I would know every single family in this street. That's the house I used to live at. Really improved, but yeah, every single member of that family, of each of these houses, absolutely I would know. George Eliot Community School on my left hand side now, on the area coming up now, you may see the remnants of a cycle track where we used to have cycle races. As you can see, very popular with dog walkers. The field you can see across the way, by the way, belongs to George Eliot Community School. Thank you. And again, an area that I know very well. So again, still in the district of Attleborough. We'll venture a bit more forward and go into another area that, again, as a youngster, I used to frequent. So we're just going to do a left across the bridge. Now the bridge separates the districts of Attleborough from Caldwell. That's one boundary, if you like, between the districts. On the left hand side is another annex of George Eliot School, but back in the day it used to be known as Caldwell School. Just nice to see how things have or have not changed. The patch of grass you see in front of us was an area where, come every bonfire night, all the lads would gather what they could, and they would build a massive bonfire on there. I mean, a really big bonfire. Again, I couldn't imagine it being allowed today, but back in the day it was something that we did and look forward to every year. So again, this is all part of my area where I grew up. Well, there you have it. A lot of memories from the trip we've just had, and we live in a time of change, but I could see how things have changed. Some things have stayed the same, but as I say, I've not been there for a few years. So there we are, that's the end of the vlog. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, would really like it if you could subscribe, if you could like, and if you could comment. And by the way, always remember folks, ride rad.